Yeah, my people, blessed love, Daniel Marshall there from my own project. I have a story to bring to the island. A very huge, big story. From a very huge, big man in Jamaica. Very big, elite, superstar Jamaica, and come up with a great plan and idea. This need a whole team, this need a whole organization, a body, a righteous people, a family, but around it, me I talk about from governmental to people like myself to other artists and everything in it, and the common citizen who work with a plan and a thing. See, I try a new thing right now. I use my camera. You know, I normally not use my camera, but I want to read out some of the things I find in a story. See, I want to know Sean Paul get a different rating from me. On a real basis. Him get a huge, gigantic respect and honoring from me right now for that thing. It's a holy pie, for real. And so me intend to just come to write out some of it and record it on my phone, because my phone kind of work easier to me because me used to it than the camera. I don't really understand too much how to operate the camera and the computer and everything. I know to check out the films and everything. But anyway, I have a virgin kind of take a look on it there that should I record, so I hope so it a record. Alright, so I know Paul and Shaggy. Or you'd rather say a verses than as the Sean Paul said, and then seeing what them already put out, or catalogs then, the violent community and the violence we are living at people and dwelling at people like some community. Man says a slave mentality, and it's a real thing. So we could go in a yet friendly standoff between Beenie Man and Bounty Killer. You know, he might say, you know, we're going and them battle up on a real basis. A whole. And yes, still people are glorified dance and it's gonna glorify in the competition and it is, and from knowing beer challenges and fight against challenges and fight against. I'm gonna depend on them things there. See, them thing they not establish our talent, our true talent. That thing they only establish the aggressive and the wicked people, them to beat down the righteous people them. It's a farmer way of them use to cut down the youth them who deem success. Boom shot. Alright. So I say, while Shaggy was up for a challenge, Sean Paul declared he was not. The Temperature singer reportedly said in an interview with DJ Epps back in October that clashes had a negative influence on the gender, and even went as far as to say refer to its outstanding existence as a slavery mentality within dancehall culture. See, yeah, it doesn't seem Sean Paul reasoning then as in the compulsion of the fans talk of still buzzing around urging his entry onto the versus stage. During this interview on BBC One Extra, Shawnee B highlighted several tweets that so them say Sean Paul that be unbeatable. A real but you understand what I'm saying? Alright, boom shot. So we are going at more. See? Say I'm not up to the verses thing, man. Verses is not a clash, and I get that, but it reminds me of a story a big See, him said the Jamaican music has a huge impact on the people. Verses buckle represent in the same way. Understand me? I live in a cause in the violence in society, but everybody is becoming complacent to my style. In gender, real thing. Though he admitted to being a show in Jamaica, Sting, he personally will never take any part in essence. Authentic dancehall clashes are a cut short undertaking between DJs wanting to prove their lyrical wit and prose through their music, which is typically consumed with deathly threats, deathly threats, and a joke, deathly threats and acts of intimidation in combination. Give me a second. Alright, the verses battle by Creator, Swiss Beats, and Timbaland were envisioned. Oh, so them people that create the verses battle. So you don't know, say a big money behind it, you know. And I like saying a little yard thing, you know. A Swiss Beats and Timbaland I put on them back there between Sean Paul and Shaggy, you know. So when you look on that side of it, you know, you say the thing that's clean and right. A whole heap of money this is a filter into other artists. Yeah, in Jamaica, you know, other tough artists, you know, say, yeah, can't do it. But you see, because I read in the music murderous, you know. Yeah, man, the music murderous, virgin. Listen anyway. See? So we're envisioned, however, to showpiece himself by Creator, Swiss Beats and Timbaland. The verses battle were created by Swiss Beats and Timbaland, and were envisioned to be a showpiece to the latter purely for the love and celebration of good music. Sean Paul knows this better than anyone, but is evidently marred from what he explained is the first and experience with violence glorified in dancehall clashes and ever-present gun and badman tunes that comes with it. Being somebody who has buried my own friends because of violence, my own brothers because of violent situation, I don't even get the time to mourn, you know. I go back into the studio and hear the same lyrics. John Star. So Sean Paul has being somebody who has buried my own friends because of violence, my own brothers because of violent situation. I don't even get the time to mourn, you know. I go back into the studio and hear the same lyrics. I go into the dance and I hear the same lyrics. It reminds me exactly of what happened to my brethren. 9 shots, and I have had not just one person but many. This is my family here, he said. Sean Paul clearly stated this as his personal reservation and what has become his stance on the clash culture, that he is by no means saying verses should discontinue their battles or dancehall acts should stop clashing, because he sees the positive aspect it has had on their careers. You see the positive way it happened on career. Yeah, so right now, people, let me tell you something. We build from long time. I say this, you know, we build for challenge one another as black people, you know, compete. And I tell you that, you know, the schooling where we go, teach you to compete with one another, you know. You come home and you sit down on the TV, teach you for competition, you know. You teach you for trying to be a winner, you know, than a loser, you know. See, when it reaches on us, we eliminate one another for the position when we still know someone not qualify for it as black people because of the small loophole chance we always get. So you see, people always try to get in a wider space. In a wider space where opportunities large. And even if there is more opportunity, but them people say opportunity large, it's still meager. And we still eliminate one another. See, so Sean Paul know him as a virgin. I'm going to stand up for that. I'm going to respect that. I'm going to respect the argument there. See, you know, so me enter in a clash competition already, you know. Yeah. About a year ago, you know. Run one studio around this one. Anyway, my people, we do press up on the top. Yeah, may I try get them, you see, alright, this are the ways, yeah. Yeah, man. I waste this and I saw that. And them two them I need because I don't have the water them. They say, you see them already. Alright? So I'm gonna just bounce this a little bit over, take off a little bit more of this. This aside yeah, them can see. I did this yesterday, I never did it on tape. You understand me? But me did that one the other day on tape. Alright? So I just set them thing in order now and in place. So by the time I'm ready now, I just put the concrete and set up everything and done now. See like that. So you know, you do the little piece of work, I saw the next piece up there. So alright, so I go downstairs and deal with the bathroom, you know, some other things with the bathroom and the where I put the face basin and thing. So I'm gonna set up that. So by the time I'm ready now with the concrete and thing, we can just get it in. See, you know, so them have some kind of epoxy where you could kind of polish out the top, the countertop of the face basin. But evidently, I don't know how to do it, so I just put tiles on it. And then put my face base upon it. Alright, so hang tight. Alright, so this is where we is now. This little space out there so is good because we need a little space if we have a little inside piece, you know. But when we put in this piece now, this concrete, you know, kind of make it to the, you know, well no, it don't make sense. Just do it regular. It don't make sense to just square it up and done. Because I'm going to need the space. I don't know fancy thing, I need the space. So I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of backup board to this. Alright, and then I'll cut the mesh. I'm going to put it in there. And what else am I going to do? The holes, you don't already know. Once the concrete going, I'm just get two pieces of hose, even 2-inch pipe, and put a small upside 2-inch pipe in there. Make the hole, the rounding I'm needing like that. And then back here, so now we just get two of the water pipelines and that is all. Alright, so hang tight, bless up. Here now, people. Come. You see her? Oh, you can't reach inside, huh? Watch out, people. Look at me. Watch out. I'm going to see where really I go on. Watch out. I'm going to see where. I pull me down to fear level, you know. Oh. How? Alright. I want something clean to put it on. Hold up. Watch out now, people. May I try to feed the two of them on the same. You can't stay the cup. Don't eat. Don't eat. That may I tell you. Oh. Come out there, son. You not eat out the whole of that. Bubbles, Bobette, Luna, Sweetie, Bubsy Bubs, Bubsy Bubs, Bubsy. Boy, I better tell you. But you know, I just feel say a certain name will go work with her until she grow big. Me have to give her a different name when she grow bigger. Cause she grow rough, you know. You think she easy? Just strive, my people. Real talk. See? I said things strive on the iron, man. Remember me tell you. See? Boom shot. Yeah, my people, so. Me respect them stanza where Sean Paul take for real. You know, see it. Cause I youth to trudge through the thing, we do the thing, we do the whole heap of the legwork in our music business, in our dancehall business. Believe people just see him start them and boom. And the last tune, you know which tune really push him up? At the tune with him and Vegas, you know. On a real basis, you know. We not take nothing from Vegas, you know, and make Vegas get him royalty and get him thing and get him respect and everything. See? But clearly, Sean Paul is a very talented youth and him embedded in the dancehall culture. He might have come out a rich family and them things there, you know, seeing, but you don't know Jamaica State, because out of many are just one people. See, more time we used to have some whole heap of rich youth and some white youth, and I get to hear them come amongst us, and we treat them well and them treat you well. See, we don't have a problem with that. We as Jamaican people, we just know if we strive and live. And to try for better ourselves, but the competition embedded now, we just want to tear down one another.
Aim high, sky high, up in the sky. My confidence is so high. Can't knock the food off of the Rasta man plate. I am not ashamed to aim high. Just said don't be afraid to aim high. Keep your eyes up on high and don't you lose your prize. And then set your goals them up high. You should never be ashamed to aim high. You'd set your goals them up high. Don't the nigga go and talk them up, them big mouth for talk. But not the end is everything to rust high. But mind the people them that love to see you try. Oh, they love to see you lay down and die. And all in their mind, and them alone we try. And all you know forget no blind. So just spread your wings and soar high, like an eagle up in the sky. And tell the dirty low like bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. I am not ashamed to aim high. Just said don't be afraid to aim high. Keep your eyes up on high and don't you lose your prize. And then set your goals them up high. You should never be ashamed to aim high. You'd set your goals them up high. Don't the nigga go and talk them up, them big mouth for talk. But not the end is everything to rust high. A clean liberty, yeah, that we a check for. And we no want a dirty life come bout ya. Cause man have ambition and we a champion. Rise up to your potential. The world is cultured in to beat down the poor man. In a the conflict for survival. Tell them no conflict with the lion. Cause man I work hard towards Mount Zion. I am not ashamed to aim high. Just said don't be afraid to aim high. Keep your eyes up on high and don't you lose your prize. And then set your goals them up high. You should never be ashamed to aim high. You'd set your goals them up high. Don't the nigga go and talk them up, them big mouth for talk. But not the end is everything to rust high. Put up your hands if you're afraid for aim high. Nobody put them down, raise them up high. No take no intimidation, no put your trust in a man, trust in a jack and be Mount Zion. Clean up your heart and clean liberty, yes sir. And then you shoot off like a rocket to Rasta. You could be a doctor or a teacher or a musician just like Yashua. I am not ashamed to aim high. Just said don't be afraid to aim high. Keep your eyes up on high and don't you lose your prize. And then set your goals them up high. You should never be ashamed to aim high. You'd set your goals them up high. Don't the nigga go and talk them up, them big mouth for talk. But not the end is everything to rust high. I am not ashamed to aim high. Just said don't be afraid to aim high. Keep your eyes up on high and don't you lose your prize. And then set your goals them up high. You should never be ashamed to aim high. You'd set your goals them up high. Don't the nigga go and talk them up, them big mouth for talk. But not the end is everything to rust high.
Sexy love. You have to have a tool, let me know. But me's a youth now. I chim don't know. What a chim like whoa. Come do some dance. Step up yourself. Step up. Step up. Step up to the plate. Whoa. Whoa. Step up to the plate, man. Where you back off go? Step back up, step up to the plate, babu, stand up. Hey, come here, no man. Dance with me, everybody. All me hear with silent voices say you too, but you beat you. 12-star general, I shell down every stage show. Ah. And when you hear it, man, you must talk about the Cogby send lyrics. Watch our foot. Watch our foot. Hold on, I want to see our foot. Watch our foot. Me a right. My, I'm going to run up them mouth. I can lizard. I can leave. Bark, no. Me hear ya bark. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You. You me a chat to. Me hear you, that's a bark. Straight around the big bad bubble. Me think ya. Oh, me have a give. Me have a give, me have a. Michael Jackson is not compared to me far more superb. With the roots of reggae implanted, man, for this I was reserved. And the fullest of bloom, we listen and learn. Appeal new styles, haters get burned. Pin by me, but leave them at every turn. Ever see? Get. Oh, see it there now. I hate that. I tell you. You think she not have skill, people? Watch her. Watch her. She have skills here. I true we can't videotape the whole life for to say. Oh. We're gonna develop that thing here, baby. Yeah, man. We're gonna make you develop that thing here. Put out me a bag, put out. Put out. Alright, you can go on. You might laugh off of you. Bubsy. Bubsy. We're gonna develop that thing here. Yeah, man, we're gonna develop that thing and make you enhance your talent. Yes, you have talent, you know. You have talent. You hear me tell you? You have talent. No make nobody tell you wrong. Bubsy.
Biddly bubsy, sweet. Biddly bubsy, sweet. Sweetie, sweet. Sweetie. Bubsy. You like the name, the sweetie, though? First impulse. Me have a game to put out. No? Yeah, Bubsy, listen now. Listen. Over here. Talk to my people and talk to the people I want to talk to, you know, brethren. Sister. Whoa. she take the chance and out the bat. She brave it out and jump down. Yeah? Brave it out and jump down. I develop, man. I get something good out of her. Trust my people. So me stay, you know. Yeah, man. I'm a little friend, them. Yeah. Well, basically, you can say my companion for now. Faithful and loyal companion, man. You know she sleep? She sleep right now, that's something at night here. Right on my foot. Right on my foot, Bubsy. You see it? She give it trust me. And I have to do that. So I have to make sure I know her moods and I have to treat her rough more time, make sure she not grow too soft. And make sure she understand my mood. So all she want to do, you know, lick out the plate, you know. I tell you, you know. Go on, lick it out. Go ahead. Let me take up my spoon. Use soap and water and wash down the people. Nothing wrong with that. I bet you if it comes in a situation that's one of them dogs you have to save you. I bet you wouldn't mind if you don't have to dry out a burning car or a burning plane. See? Yeah, or even some dead water. You wouldn't mind if they even grab you on your lips and save you. Even by your tongue and dry. No, you wouldn't mind at all. But know that you're not alive and well and everything alright. Nothing like uno. Nothing like uno. Is it? Full of scrutinization and sitting there. Yeah, man. But when you look at life, a drain out, bah! They say drowning man will have a straw. Don't Bubsy? Yeah, man, sweetie Bubsy. Yeah, Bubba. Got her, man. No worries, I got her, yeah. See him over there? Got you, man. I just say with them people, we have jump on some work on the one project, you know. Like me saying, yeah. See how them people, see her ears and stand up now. She has strive. See, she has strive. And she look really nice. People, I'm here at church today now. You see me, Don King here. Yeah, alright, so, but I don't think I'll be making a vlog today for the church service. I don't know. Sometimes these things just come naturally. I had a wonderful time last night. I was at a 9 night. I went Castle piece at the back part. I'm just turning the camera around, you know, before the music and the thing and the preaching start. You can ask, it's a wonderful pleasure to be here.
And to think that that same Peter said, no, what you talking about? You're ready to curse the guy because, no, I didn't do it. I was not with Jesus. Someone else noticed him and said, you're one of them. But Peter denied it. Man, I am not. About an hour later, someone else spoke up, really adamant. He's got to have been with him. He's got Galilean written all over him. Peter said, man, I don't know what you're talking about. At that very moment, the last word hardly fell off his lips. The rooster crowed. Just then, the master turned and looked at Peter. Peter remembered what the master had said to him. Before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. He went out and cried and cried and cried. So, we see from this account that Jesus knew that he was going to sell him out. But even though Jesus knew that he was going to sell him out, he still prophesied greatness over him. And so if it were present day times, you know, the story would go abroad about what Peter did. How Peter sell out Jesus. It would be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you know, it would go viral, etc. if it were in today's time. Right? But what I want us to recognize is the fact that Jesus, who's got it together, was able to be merciful. Like the song that was sung this morning. It says, the Lord delights in showing mercy.